My paper this morning was a call to scholars to rethink vulnerability. And what I argued is that the repeated violations of borders by migrants can potentially be very politically provocative, but too much, it's been underanalyzed, basically. And often scholars look at border violence, death, incarceration, and the like as with respect to borders, rather than the effects of crossing the border politically for migrants, in that to defy sovereign power, to defy a nation state's regulation can charge new ways of imagining the world. So I call it, and by that I call that potentialities. And so the paper did multiple ethnographic vignettes, multiple moments in my research. One was in Oaxaca, one was in Chicago, one was in El Paso, Juarez, and I was interviewing migrants and tracing what I saw as these potentials, these moments where alternative politics could emerge. And simultaneously, I was tracking what I saw as kind of the tyranny of the contemporary politics of citizenship in Mexico and in the United States. So how dominant citizens in Mexico target Central American migrants, and how dominant citizens in the United States authorize policing practices against migrants. And to bring together people like myself who work on vulnerabilities that's produced sociopolitically with those who do what I imagine to be more biomedical research and put it into dialogue was really a great. And I saw that they were doing they had very similar questions, but about health and migrant, and their expansive notion of health really helps me rethink the experiences of migrants in the world today. I love to see how it affected policy. I mean, aside from the academic requirements that we publish, I'm down for that. I think we could have a real impact in public policy debates around migration and reimagining how health can be used to refocus a critical gaze on what is going on in Mexico and in the United States with respect to migrants.